Stop dividing your hip circumference by 4, divide it by 2. In today's tutorial, I'm going to be teaching you how to do your butt contouring for your pencil skirts, whether long skirts or short skirt. But in today's class, I'm going to be cutting a long pencil skirt with false wrapper. Let's get to class. So first, I mark my start line. I mark my waist to hip, which is usually 9 or 10 inches, depending on the height of your customer. Then I marked my waist to knee, and if you didn't measure it, it's usually 22 to 25 inches, depending on the height of the person. And then I mark my waist divided by 4. And then for the hip, this is where we do our butt allocation. The formula is your hip divided by 2 for front minus 1. Then for the back is your hip divided by 2 plus 1. For my front, my hip is 42, so 42 divided by 2 minus 1 will give me 20. Then for the back, 42 divided by 2 plus 1 will give me 22. Okay, if you add 2 of them, it will give you 42. And then I divided it again by 2, so it ended up giving me 10 for the front and 11 for the back. So if this is too fast for you, run down to my YouTube channel at Perfect Glamour Fashion Academy, where it is explained in details and in bits. Okay, so I've gone ahead to mark my dart, which is 4 inch from my center front and 5 inches long. I also replaced the 1 inch I used as the dart leg. Okay, connected it. Then for the contouring of the knee, what I did was to take out 1.5 inch from what I have on the hip line and connected the knee. Then for the hemline, I took out 1 inch from what I have on the knee and then connected the slant line down to the hemline. Then I connected the true waistline to the hip because I don't want to use the darts. Okay, so for the back, I started with the start line and then I marked the zip allowance. I used 1.5 inch as the zip allowance. On the start line, I marked my waist divided by 4, and then from the start line also I marked my waist to hip vertically, and then I marked my waist to new length, and then I connected with a straight ruler. Okay, so for this one I also marked the darts. I'm not going to be using the dart like I said earlier, but I'm going to mark it. I use my nipple to nipple divided by 2, which is 4 inches, and I came down by 6 inches. For the front, I use either 4 inches or 5 inches, but for the back, I come down by 6 inches. Okay, then I replaced the 1 inch I took out for that. And then for the hip, remember from our formula, what I got for the hip for the back is 11 inches, so I marked my 11 inches. Okay, so and then I'm going to take out 1.5 inch from that, whatever I have on my hip, and connect it to the new length, and then I'll take out 1 inch from whatever I have on my new length and connect it to the hemline. Okay, now for the butt contouring, I will take out 1 inch from my hemline towards the zip allowance and connect it to the hip line, and then I also took out 1/2 inch from the waistline from the zip side and connected it to the hip also.